My name is Kayla Booker. I'm a Campus Life Ambassador here in the Student Activities office. We're located in Union 345. And I just want to say welcome to Get Involved. Let's get started. So, actually, before I start, who wants to get involved? Show of hand, itchy about it, don't know how to start. Okay, cool. So the importance of getting involved, I would say, is it definitely goes in leadership skills. Before I got involved, I definitely probably could not come up here and give a full presentation like that. It definitely kind of grows you to grow you professionally in a way, and I would say that it grows you mentally, physically. So I would say that, and then for meeting people, making new friends as well, it's a great way to connect and network. You never know who you can meet. I would also say it increases your human spirit. Definitely wanting to go to UNT events. Hello. Hi. Could you come up here? Sorry. To get your in. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. But it definitely increases your mean spirit by going to the UNT activities. And then I would definitely say it pushes you to get better grades. So your extracurricular activities, you want to go to them, but your grades are slipping, you can't go. So I would definitely say it pushes for that. And then, of course, increases your chances of graduation. But ultimately, it does build your resume and set yourself apart. And employers want to see you can multitask. So that's a great way to show them what you can. So I would definitely say for center, fraternity, and sorority life, there are 4 pillars, which are leadership, academic success, service, and brotherhood and sisterhood. Now, let's not confuse these with the Greek letter organizations. These are going to be your academic orgs or your religious orgs. So with the Greek word, oh, hello. I'm sorry, could you come in? Yep. So with the Greek letter orgs, there are 4 councils. Pan-Hellenic is going to be your all-female. There are 8 sororities. Fraternity is all male. There are going to be 16 fraternities, and those 2 will have open bidding, which means you get to meet them. And so for Multicultural Greek Council, that'll be more of a secretive intake process. They're going to be intake by, I believe, semester by semester. And you're going to go and follow them on social media and go to their events to kind of get to know more. And then also for National Pan-Hellenic, which is your Divine Night, Surrogate African American sorority and fraternities. Again, you'll need to follow them on social media if you're wanting to get involved. They do an intake process chapter by chapter as well. And then you want to go to their events and meetings to kind of get to know them and familiarize yourself as well. So, with University Program Council, or better known as UPC, that is where all the fun things happen in the union. That is where they'll have many events. My freshman year, they had Brent Fayez as a concert. If you haven't listened to him, he's great. Okay. But no, we had Brent Fayez, or another one was DIY art project, where we got to paint elephants, and someone taught us how to paint an elephant. But there's many different, I would say, events they have, who they do, such as bingo night, karaoke night, and so much more. If you have a need for planning or live programming events, you should join UPC or follow them at UNT_UPC. And they will be up to date on the latest thing that's happening around here. Or if you want to get involved, we'll post a flyer and you can join by membership. So if you are a gym freak or love gym, then you should go to the Co-Recreation Center. They have group exercise. Hi. They have group exercise with many different fitness levels and classes for you. It's a great way to meet people, manage your stress, in case school gets a little bit overwhelming, and also stay safe most importantly. It is a pay, but it's low cost compared to many other gym memberships. So for outdoor pursuits, if you like nature or love to be outside, we do offer that as well. With canoeing, I believe kayaking as well. And, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so canoeing and kayaking as well. It's a great way to kind of meet people. And then for intramurals, that's with your residence hall. That's flag football. Do you have questions?
Wait, you mentioned canoeing and kayaking a minute?
Yes.
That might be, wait, that might be interesting.
Yeah. If you want to look more into it,
Is
you can go to untrecsports.unt.edu for it. Again, with intramurals, that's like for your residence halls. If you want to join and kind of get closer to your residence hall or meet people, that's a great way. Also, they have like flag football and many other events they have. For organizations and like sports clubs, this is a great way to be a little bit more competitive. They have baseball and I believe other organizations, but it may cost, but the cost may go to transportation and better equipment as well. It is competitive, so they do have practices as well, and you get to travel too. So for the Multicultural Center and Pride Alliance, this will be many different like events that they have culturally based. So for your fly, as an example, for your Fly Peer Ambassador program, this is where you meet with a mentor and you go to 5, I believe, UNT events throughout the week. And then you kind of meet with your mentor once a week and it just kind of gets you a transition into UNT as well. And so for Pride Alliance, this is where you get to educate, engage with, support the LGBTQIAA and community. And there's also many events like Women's Heritage Month and a lot of things like that. So for Center for Leadership and Service, this is where you kind of want to grow your leadership, but also kind of get into community service. For alternative and service groups, this is like a winter and spring community service event where you kind of go on a trip. It usually costs around $200, but you can do payment plans or you can do fundraising opportunities. And this is where you can either get to go to New Orleans or Memphis and you get to be immersed in communities, whether that's kids, animals, homeless, and yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah.
So like when you talk about the sports clubs, are those like that's different from the teams themselves, right?
Yes.
Okay. You said they go to practices and like they travel and stuff.
Yes.
All right. Is that like through the canvas we find that or?
Yeah, you can go to UNT Rec Sports or Rec Center UNTRecSports.edu. Sorry about that. Yeah.
You good? Thank you.
You're welcome. But yes, with this you can go to New Orleans or Memphis and help with like kids, animals, and the homeless. So for the other one, it's Make a Difference Day / the big event, and this is where you can receive, or there's up to 10,000 hours of community service in case you need some. And then for Eagleathon, this is where you go for 6 hours and raise money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And so with all this, you're really just honing in on your leadership skills, but also giving back to the community. So, how many of y'all went to orientation? Or did y'all go to orientation of some sort? No. Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all like it? Did it help y'all anyway? Kind of? Okay. So, if you want to help make that transition better for future students who are coming or transfers, then joining OTP or orientation transition programs would be a great way to join and help make that transition better for future students. If you don't want to be an orientation leader, you can be a mentor as well. So, how many of y'all live in a joint?
Yeah, I live in Legend.
Where do you live?
The honors hall, whatever it's called, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Where do you live? Kirk. Oh, how cute. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I met my friend in Kirk. But my freshman year, I stayed in Maple Hall. So, does anybody stay in Maple? Okay, that's fine. But no, I stayed in Maple, so I'm gonna stress to y'all that please go to the events that y'all already put on. They put in a lot of time and effort into these events, and they're free, and they'll have free food half the time. So it's a great way to not only get free food, but to get to know your RA, but also get to know the people around you in your hall. It'll make your calls life even better because my freshman year, that's what I did. I ended up meeting one of my friends who lived 200 down from me in Maple. But also, if you want to be an RA or kind of have a niche for planning things, I would say join the Residence Hall Association of your dorm. I was in Maple Street Hall Association, and that's where I got to plan events in my hall, and people came out, and it was just a great leadership experience, but it was fun to kind of get myself acclimated because I'm from Oklahoma, and I'm not from Texas, so I really wasn't comfortable in the dorm. But it's a great way to be, it's a great way to transition from high school to college too. So I would say if you have a niche for politics or governing or advocate for being a voice for someone, join the Student Government Association, yes.
Did you already talk about like like art and games and stuff like that, or
Can you repeat it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
this I kind of got in late, so I don't know. Did you already talk about the art and games and stuff like art and board and video games and stuff like that, or?
No, I haven't, not yet.
Okay, want to make sure.
So for Student Government Association, again, if you have like an advocate, or if you want to be an advocate for the student body, I would definitely say join the committee work, such as the B Committee, Transportation Committee. Those are the voice of the students. Again, they govern 31,000 undergrads. And if you would like to be part of the Senate, I believe you need at least 12 credit hours to join. And apply to be this 30 credit hours to join the Senate as well. And if you're upperclassmen and you want to govern documents, there is the election board. So for student activities, I like to say this is like the fun side of campus because we do put on like campus-wide events that are fun and for y'all to come out to. So with this, we have over 450 plus organizations that you can join or even start one. We do recommend that you join one academic and then one fun one of your choice, but it's whatever you can handle, of course. How to navigate it is you can go to orgsync.unt.edu, I believe, and there you click on that link and it'll take you to a list of all 450 plus organizations. You can categorize it to your choice and then find your niche, but also I would say the two are Mean Green Fling and Mean Green Spring Fling. Only difference is Mean Green Fling is in the fall and Mean Green Spring Fling is in the spring. Please come to that tomorrow. This is where organizations will table and you get to kind of meet them on a personal level as well. So to attend campus-wide events, all these are free with your UNT student ID. Founders Day is when UNT was founded, which was in 1890. Homecoming is a week-long of events ending with a football game. It's a fun time. If you have a niche for planning things or team building, then I would say join Homecoming Crew because I was a part of Homecoming Crew and I planned and logistically coordinated the Scrappy games, which I was over creating games for student orgs, and then we came to the football field and we had a great time. I would also say University Day is another fun one. That's a celebration of when UNT actually became a university. Again, they were actually to North Texas College, yes, and then they transitioned into North Texas University, sorry. And so that was in 1961, and then Earth Fest, this is just a celebration of low waste, low sustainability, and it's a great time. It'll be in April, I believe, and it's free food and it's live entertainment as well. And then also with the towns, this is the group of people who maintain UNT's traditions by firing off the boomer cannon, lighting the tower at McConnell whenever we win. They're open to everyone and they perform a lot of community service activities. So if you see Scrappy, this is like a part of maintaining the spirit as well. So with involvement and advising, if you need help trying to find your niche, or learning how to get involved, you can get involved by scheduling appointment with involvement advising with the campus life ambassador, which is me or my other peers. It's about usually 15 to 30 minutes, and we just sit down with you and kind of find your interests, navigate you through OrgSync to find like what you like and kind of help you get involved, and like also our personal intake of what we've been through with campus. So if y'all want to take a screenshot, or not screenshot, a picture of this, we're located in Unit 345. This is where our contact information is. You can follow us and stay up to date at UNT Activities to stay to be on campus or when we're here.